welcome to our August video log. My name is Dan Cunliffe, Managing Director of Pangea. Thanks so much for joining us. What are we talking about this month? Well, actually lots going on. Summertime is here, and depends where you are. If you're overseas, somewhere where it's nice and sunny, it probably is real summer for you, but UK has been pretty good the last couple of weeks, enjoying some wonderful weather at the end of August. That always puts everyone in very good spirits. But as we move into the latter half of the year, lots of things going on, people coming back from holiday, and IoT opportunities are everywhere. We're going to be talking a bit about an event we got coming up on the 12th and 13th of September, which is called Channel Live. We're going to be talking a little bit about that, and then we're also going to be just talking about where we think the next big opportunities will come for you as a channel partner. So I'll kind of go straight into that, which is, we've been talking to a lot of our partners about how do you find the next multi-million-pound opportunity or deal. The main point that we're finding, there's sort of three areas. One is, if you were to acquire another business, that's probably where you're going to get a multi-million-pound opportunity come in. You're going to gain the revenue, and you're going to gain a lot of that extra opportunity from them. But it's costly, obviously, to acquire another business. The other one is to sell a lot of what you've already got. So a lot of companies out there are doing very, very well and selling a shed load of what is existing in their business. However, that also takes resource, time, and is not a kind of foolproof way of putting it forward. The third one, which we believe is a very kind of low risk but very high opportunity play, is actually obviously working with Pangea, but helping you to identify a IoT opportunity within your existing base. So a lot of our partners have got a very strong base, very highly, I suppose, enterprise or sort of high-end SME base that we believe an IoT solution or an IoT qualification could really deliver the next multi-million-pound deal. And we have actually got a few of these in progress right now with some of our partners who have allowed us to work with the sales team, work very close with the product team, and actually develop a pipeline, somewhere in excess of 2, 5, 10 million pounds, where we look at these customers and we understand what are these opportunities, specifically from an IoT perspective, to drive some new revenues. And so it's a low risk kind of view because there's no real outlay except for working on existing business, but driving new revenues. And so I would encourage any of our existing partners or anyone who would like to get into that model, please do get in touch with us and see what we can do for you. We spoke earlier that we're going to talk about Channel Live. So as I mentioned, the 12th and the 13th of September is when we will be there. We're at stand 308. We're going to be showcasing some pretty interesting stuff, and the things we're going to be talking about, I'll just highlight briefly. So the first one we're talking about is a product which is called Pangaea Protect. If you've ever wondered how many username and passwords you have, or you've ever wondered if they're safe, this is going to be I don't want to kind of oversell it, but it's going to be a revolutionary product in the market around security, personal security, and obviously accessing online as well as offline applications. Offline being something like accessing your vehicle, right through to online being something like your Facebook or your work intranet. I can't say too much more, but I'd love you to pop around to stand 308 to come and have a look, and we can take you through what that could mean for your customers. We're going to be showcasing our connected car product. Really excited about this. It is something that I think the channel could really get into. There are numerous opportunities around connected car, but it's not just about fleet management or not just about understanding what your vehicles are doing, what your drivers are doing. It's actually about what are we doing with the data created by your vehicle? How do we make it a smarter business because of the data created by the vehicle? And I think that's been missing from what's been out there, and so we're going to be giving our partners the opportunity to see if there's anything that we can drive within their existing base on that product. So please do come down and see that. And then finally, we've doing something a bit more fun. It is a telecoms event. It is a kind of channel event, and no channel event would be, I suppose, ready to go without beer. And so we're going to be showcasing an IoT solution around connected beer. I've got the first little bit of what we're going to be doing. I can show you. If you come around to our stand number 308, not only would we be able to give you a free beer, but we'll actually be able to show you something interesting that this little beer handle and font is going to be doing. So do pop around to come and see what we're doing there. So continuing on the kind of connected beer, connected beverage, we're trying to introduce some interesting things about what's been happening in IoT, and one of the guys in our marketing team pulled together a really interesting piece around a smart ice cube. So imagine your lovely sunny day, rooftop bar, London, Mallorca, wherever you might be, wouldn't it be great if you had your ice cubes obviously doing what they need to be doing, keeping your drink cold, but they could alert the waitress when you come to the end of your drink. That might be dangerous for a lot of people, but actually it's a very, very cool way to, excuse the pun, it's a very, very good way to get people to come over and continually check if you're okay and be very, I suppose, quick to fill up your drink. As I said, could be good for some people, but as an IoT solution, we thought that was quite an interesting one and kind of on topic around connected beer and connected beverages as well. Finally, we're doing a bit of a sort of giveaway for Channel Live as well. For those of you who are attending, when you get your channel guide, inside at our advert, there's going to be obviously our advert, but there's going to be a card inside there. There'll only be 100 out of the thousands that are going to be available. So if you're lucky enough to get that ticket, please do come over to stand 308 and come and redeem for your prize. We're giving away 5 gigabytes of data to help you kind of unlock or get started with an IoT application, or just to be used for the kids' iPads over the sort of summer holidays. We'd like to just show you a little bit about the management we can provide with our smart connectivity, but also how you can maybe introduce some of that data into an idea or a customer for IoT. Other than that, we're very much looking forward to some events coming up soon. One in particular is the Iot World Congress, which is happening in the early part of October. Myself and some of the team are going to be there. Lots going on in that space, and so if you are going to be at that event, do let us know. And then further on in November, there's another IoT London, which is further on in November. We'll talk more about that as well. As usual, really pleased and thankful for those who like to listen to what we're up to here. Lots going on, especially with Channel Live, is kind of what I've spent my time on. If you would like to get a free beer and learn a little bit about how the IoT and beer work together, pop down to see us. Otherwise, thanks so much for joining. My name's Dan Cunliffe, Managing Director of Pangea. Have a good week.